what's going on, you guys? Today is Wednesday, October 1st, and it is not the opening day of statewide archery season, but we can still hunt here in 2B. So I just got home from work. I'm going to get my camera gear sorted out here and head to a spot that's real close to my house and try and get in the stand and see if we can get a doe to come by tonight. So wish us luck, but we're going to hit the woods here quickly, and I'm rushing against time because they show up to this spot pretty early. Can't have enough of these things. Willa, we gonna get a deer? I just bumped a bedded deer walking in here right on the edge of this. It must have been laying down, standing right inside there. It just heard me. It doesn't see me, but I think I'm gonna bump it on purpose before it starts to blow. Hopefully there's deer further back in the bedding that are more stacked up further away. Just got to my tree. I did end up bumping, I think, the same deer again, and they cut across. So I think I'll be out of the game for them tonight, but hopefully there's more stacked up further up this creek. So we're gonna get up this tree. Not gonna get up very high, but then we'll get all set up. Alright, you guys, we're all set up. It's a little bit of a warm evening, but we got in here relatively dry and not sweaty. But on the way in, we bumped a few deer. I actually have a doe fawn. It looks like about 75 yards behind me on the other side of this gas line, just feeding around. I think it was one of the deer that I bumped, so they obviously weren't too bothered. They didn't make it that far, but I'm set up over a little kill plot. I mean, it doesn't look like much. I'll show you guys all of this right here. It's only like the size of like a living room or like a one-stall garage, but it's big enough. A little tracking along this creek, I've been getting a lot of pictures of does coming in here, and that's what we're after tonight. We're gonna try and punch a doe tag to start off the season before statewide opens up. But I'm gonna get quiet because I know I'm not far from their bedding. I just bumped a couple out of their bed, and anything could come in here early. So we're gonna get ready. While we're waiting for some deer to show up, I do want to show you guys. We got this girl walking around this property. She's probably going to get the pass, but still pretty cool. A nice piebald, and she's actually on here very, very consistently, so hopefully tonight maybe she'll come through and we get to film her for a little bit before we thump a different deer. So I'm expecting to see deer starting to move in the next half hour, 40 minutes or so. Sun's just about to start going down below the trees. I got a pretty bad silhouette on my back right now from all this sun, but it's going down and cooling down as well. I think the best thing for me to do is just go back and watch this film. She reacted like she got hit really hard, so I'm gonna watch this film, but probably didn't get the best film on the shot, except for my overhead shoulder camera probably got it really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut this camera off and watch the film back before we do anything. But running somewhere right in here. I have no clue what I got for film on this camera, but I think I got good film here. That was a very big doe. Let's go. First one of the year. I think she's down. We're gonna watch the film now. Alright you guys, I just watched the footage back on both cameras, and as you know, because you're watching the video, I don't have a good view of the shot at either one. The camera arm was mounted, but I had it wrapped around me on this side, and I was trying to shoot there, and when I spun, my hip bumped the camera away from the shot angle, and then the DJI got the deer coming in, me at full draw and everything behind me. But it looks like my body's blocking the deer. So I'm just gonna go look at this arrow. The deer mule kicked really high, ran like 50 yards and stopped. I'm assuming that she's gonna be dead up here. I think I'm just gonna take my time and get everything out of the tree and then check the arrow and take up the blood. Just give as much time as possible, because to sneak out I'm gonna have to go right by her anyways. So I'm very confident. I felt like I held good. I held a little bit forward. I feel like I might have punched right through that shoulder or right behind the front shoulder. And the way she reacted, she didn't bound or anything. She was full bore running like she was hurt. Stopped to like gain her what was going on, and then I never saw her move from there. So I don't know if she went down right there or what, but we're gonna pack up and get down. Alright you guys, not sure how well you can see with me shining the light at you, but we're down. We're coming up to the arrow. A lot of blood on the arrow and a clean pass through. Lots of light blood. Not really quite sure what to make of that. I mean, we got a crazy pass through. Blood all the way down the arrow. I'm not seeing a ton of bubbles. Alright, well, that's gonna be our impact. And I know I was in that tree, and she stopped right there. So I'm just gonna start trying to follow some sort of blood trail if I can find one. Alright, we're starting to find some blood. Starting to definitely look brighter than what was on the arrow. Made it across the gas line, and this is where I lost her. There's some more good blood. There's a lot. Now she's opening up. It's getting pretty easy to follow now. These are really starting to spray. Really starting to spray. Wow. Alright, you guys, I think I see a white belly ahead. There she is. There goes some more deer. Man, that is a cow. And we put it where we needed to, right there. Wow, good shot. That is one of the biggest does I've ever shot. Wow. No fawns or nothing with her. Look at the head on that thing. Wow. I mean, that is a mature doe, all by herself. Well, I'm gonna get her tagged up, go get my gear, and get her gutted and taken care of. We got a lot of work now. Alright, got her all cleaned out. This is gonna be one of those drags that makes me regret shooting them in the warm weather, but is what it is. Got our homemade handle. See you back at my place. Alright, you guys, I don't know how much you can see because the camera's pretty low, but I'll get some better pictures and stuff like that. But an absolute hog of a doe. First successful hunt this fall. I'm pretty excited, and once we get her back to the house, we'll get a couple of pictures, show the wife and the puppy. The dog will be excited. And then I think we're gonna actually take this one down to the butcher, and I have never done it through the Hunter Sharing the Harvest, but I think I'm gonna donate this one. I like donating meat, I like giving meat to a lot of different people, family, friends, and stuff like that, but this time we're just gonna give it away to a stranger. So I'm assuming it'll go down to a food shelter somewhere down towards Pittsburgh is what I've heard. But yeah, I got plenty of doe tags, plenty of time to hunt and fill more from my own freezer, but I'm crushing the last little bit of deer meat I have left on my own, and while I'm doing that, I might as well donate this old girl. She'll feed plenty of mouths for a while. But shot was perfect, right behind the shoulder. I have a big entry. I haven't even looked at the exit. Deer went about 70 yards and crashed, and she was stone dead when I got there. So shout out to Rek Broadheads, and I shot it with the FX4. If you think fixed blades don't make big holes and good blood trails, then shut up. Take a look for yourself. But the FX4 did a good job on that deer. Shooting my Hoyt again this year. Nothing fancy with the arrow setup. Just a heavier arrow, 550 grains. make quick work of her. So we're gonna get packed up, get her gutted up, tagged and everything, and we're gonna get out of here, go donate her. So yeah, now we gotta work. How about that? I am on my way to the processor, local processor, and we're gonna drop this deer off and donate our first deer through the Share the Harvest program. So I'm gonna go see what that's like, and yeah, we're gonna drop it off. And I wanted to donate one last year, didn't get to. Gave a lot of deer meat away to friends and stuff, but we're gonna actually donate this one, and it's a perfect time of the year to donate a deer. It's warm out, we don't have the coolers like these butcher shops do, so why not donate one while it's warm? It gives you practice before the archery season starts, and then I'll cut them up when it's cold out and on my own time. So we're about to pull in here. I'm gonna go get this all taken care of, and we'll see how it goes. All right, got her all hung up at the processor, dropped it off, and that sucker, that's probably a 2.5-year-old buck right there, a nice 2.5-year-old, but this doe is bigger bodied than that buck. So all good, all dropped off, and we're gonna call it a night. Well, all right, you guys, we're gonna be ending the video here on a little camera. So overall, pretty good start to the season. Was a good fun hunt. It wasn't my first sit, but I haven't been skunked yet. That doe came in unexpected, the direction it came from, but hey, I'll take it. It was a big doe by herself. She didn't go very far. The FX4 made its mark. The Hoyt hit where it was supposed to. Everything was good. I got a past her about a foot into the dirt. Pretty easy blood trail. It was good practice blood trailing, and good practice just overall just shooting a live deer. It's a lot better than shooting a foam target that you're practicing with all summer. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. This weekend we're headed up to camp. We might shoot some more does and maybe a buck. So we appreciate you guys watching, and make sure you stay tuned and check out some of the other videos coming out. Thank you guys.